the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi guys, how's it going? It is we're doing it live right now. It's the DP warm-up show, number 18. Hi. How's it going, everybody?
Hi.
Thanks for watching. This is not really so much a show. It's us warming up to do a show, and that show will be available tonight for all of our patrons and subscribe stars that have a $5 pledge or more. So if you by any chance would like to join us, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/DP or subscribestar.com/drunkenpeasants. Kick us a $5 pledge. It really helps out the show. It helps keep the engine chugging along here. It helps us work on all cinder blocks here.
All cinder blocks.
Yeah.
It makes us happy. Don't you
It
want
does
to
make us happy. I'll tell you what, if you do sign up, we will get a notification through Streamlabs, at least normally. Sometimes, you know what I've noticed recently, that the Patreon notification through Streamlabs hasn't necessarily been working lately for some reason. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it. If I notice that we get any new pledges, I will call you out. I'll be like, hey, this person is a new pledge. Thank you for pledging, person.
My friends at Streamlabs are wild.
Yeah. Your friends at Streamlabs, they got something going on.
I'm like, guys, just give us the notifications. And they're like,
yeah, we need those notifications.
We'll talk about it.
Give us those notifications.
It's not a big deal. It's just a notification. Come on, guys.
I heard, I read a comment on the episode last night that was like, I think Adam's cool, but these guys are a bunch of incels.
Yeah.
But I noticed, like, usually it's only incels that use incel as an insult.
I don't know. No. Women try and
Well, no, I'm talking about... Okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, women are always like, you never get laid. You just sit in your basement, never get... So, like, it's better in here than dealing with women like you.
I don't see that as much as I see, like, Nick Fuentes fans using it.
They use it, too.
Yeah, and apparently Adam fans. Actually, one. I saw one.
That guy likes Adam.
Yeah. Maybe they're... I don't know.
He doesn't like the way we look, though. We look like...
We look like incels,
we don't
apparently.
have any appeal to women or boys.
Involuntarily celibate.
I'm a volcel.
We are going to do this show, but we're going to give you a little show here for a short time that you can watch if you want to like the stream. If you just signing up, like if you got $5, like a lot of you guys normally you'll send us like $5 for Streamlabs and shit. If you haven't been a patron before, you should sign up. We're doing the Dumpster Fire Extravaganza. We got a lot of really crazy videos, and we got a lot of content that I would not play on YouTube because I'm afraid of shit going down. Yeah. So we do it on a different platform outside of YouTube, so that helps out a lot.
It's a benefit.
Yeah.
We get to do a lot more weirdo shit in shows like this.
Weirdo shit.
It's weirdo shit.
I should have named it the Weirdo Shit Extravaganza.
I like Dumpster Fire. I think it's good. For one, I had a little pyromania as a child, so fire appeals to me.
I enjoyed. Yeah, I would do that too. Like when I would go camping, which in Ohio, camping is just like a campground is just like a patch of grass outside of a cornfield. With like a sign out front that says campground.
That sucks.
Yeah, there's no mountains or anything like that. And I would just, I would grab like tree branches and stick them into the bonfires and catch them on fire and be like, woo, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to do that shit, or like throwing things in the bonfire and watching them burn. I did that all the time too.
I used to like take my little green army men and cut them apart and melt them together into like 4-armed Goro looking things, or like take the rifle butt off and make the guy look like he's got a big old wiener or something.
I saw someone put some green army men into a deep fryer.
Oh no, that must have looked fun.
It was crazy.
I like destroying things.
We had a zip line. We made a zip line out of dental floss over a deep fryer, and some of them fell and like melted. And then people are like, "You gotta fucking drain that shit because it has like melted plastic in it, and you can't cook French fries in that." We're like, "Oh shit." So we're like, "Oh, we've got a delay on fries. So if you order fries, might want to wait a little bit." Yeah.
We should get jobs at like a fast food restaurant just to fuck it up. You think that's illegal?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm tired of the fast food restaurants taking advantage of their laborers. I feel like the laborers should take advantage of them now.
I don't know.
It's time to fight back by playing army men in the deep fryer. Let's do it.
I'm not going to say where I was working at the time, but it wasn't a fast food restaurant.
Yeah. I just figured we could get hired on a fast food restaurant easier than a high-class restaurant. Like, we ain't getting hired at Tony Roma's.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to give any clues as to what it was.
I'm not saying it was Tony Roma's. I'm saying we can't
I've never even heard of Tony Roma's before.
There's a place for ribs.
Oh, I've never heard of it before.
Yeah, it's like a rib place. People are like, you can't eat Tony Roma's. They boil their ribs. And then everybody else is like, no, boiling ribs makes them better.
When I did work in fast food, though, I loved working the fryer because you could just like grab nuggets and pop them in your mouth and no one would notice. You just do it like really quick.
You're sucking nuggets down out of the deep fryer?
Yeah, dude.
I would fuck me up, dude.
Because you'd like, you cook a big batch of them and then pour them into it was like a metal tray, and it had holes in it so the grease would like drain down in, but like all the fresh hot nuggets and fries would be there like side by side. And you had a screen each order, like what they ordered, like a 5-piece or like a large fry or whatever. But no one was sitting there counting every fucking nugget, so every 15, 20 minutes I could just grab one and shove it in my mouth and eat it. So I would never they probably wondered why I never really needed a lunch break. Well, ate during my lunch break.
You were just steady taking nuggets.
Yeah, I'd eat like a 10-piece over an hour,
Nice. I worked at Domino's, and we couldn't really steal, or we couldn't take nuggets, right? You couldn't take a slice of pizza out of somebody's pizza.
No.
But every once in a while, an order couldn't be delivered, so we'd be able to just eat it. So I would maybe call in an order and know it wasn't going to be able to be delivered, so that we'd have a pizza laying around that was that was something good.
You know one thing I miss about pizza from Ohio. I don't know if it's maybe it's Indiana and Pennsylvania too, but where I'm from, we have square pizza, and that's I don't see square pizza.
In New York, the Sicilian is
pizza.
square.
Yeah, we get that and that's kind of normal.
Yeah, I had a Sicilian in New York, and it was good. It was really good.
See, you're Jet's Pizza makes a Sicilian style pizza. That's kind of what I'm talking about, but it's a little different. This is a Jet's Pizza right here. That this.
Okay.
But
Little
what
Caesars
I'm talking
did
about,
that type of thing for a while. They did a square pan pizza.
they did Bigfoot. Or no, that was Pizza Hut, wasn't it?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think Pizza Hut used to do a giant square party pizza.
I remember I was at elementary school, and they were doing school lunch, and there was something I ate, and it was so gross that I couldn't remember what it was, but I told my dad I didn't want to eat it again, but I didn't remember what the name was. And he was like, well, I can't help you, like, not prepare to not eat a school lunch if you don't know what it is. And so we looked at the school lunch menu, and there was something that said, like, barchetta. And I was like, well, that's got to be that because that sounds like barf. And then so we pack a lunch, and I go in that day, and it's like a little personal pizza. And I was like, fuck.
It was
fuck.
bruschetta.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I was a little kid.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. Never judge a food based on the name.
Oh, well, I was a little kid. I didn't know any better.
Sure.
And I get in there, and it's like I gave up on like a nice little personal pan pizza because I thought it was the other shit I didn't like. I felt so stupid. I was like, God damn it.
Here's like, this is one of my favorite pizzas. It's not perfectly round. It's not quite square, but it's cut into squares. From Gino's Italian Delights.
Looks like this pizza was made by a drunk.
Well, it's from Toledo. Yeah.
That's everyone in Toledo is drunk.
It's like, dude, Toledo is #1 in Ohio for DUIs.
Oh, God.
Let's see.
#1 for DUIs.
Yeah,
I wonder
we're
how they
number
are.
one.
I wonder how they are for STDs. I don't know who the #1 for DUIs is in Washington State.
Let's see. Let's search it here. I bet you they make. Oh no, they're not on this one. It must be too small of a city.
Probably, yeah. These look like bigger cities.
Yeah, let's see. Here's these are the drunkest cities in Ohio. You know what though? It doesn't make it. You know what? I'm really surprised.
Wow.
I'm really surprised.
You know what happened?
You know what? It's been a few years since I've looked this up too. It looks like it's changed.
It's not just since you looked it up, Ben. It's been a few years since you lived there.
Oh, it's been a long time since I lived there.
You left, and their statistics went down drastically, knocked them out of the top 10.
I haven't actually lived in Toledo since I think 2005. Yeah.
They were holding on to the dream.
Yeah, holding on to the dream. They were #1. They gave it up. It sucks. So tonight, not only do we have some, I don't even know how to explain it. People sent in these videos. They look. I don't.
They're introspective.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna look into people's lives real quick. A glimpse of some of the most interesting Pokemon of humans.
Yeah, Pokemon of humans.
The collectible humans.
And then we also have some videos last night that we didn't quite get to.
Yeah. And we also have happiness and love.
Happiness?
Happiness is hard to find. Remember in the 90s when they were remaking all like the 60s sitcoms? They like remade the Brady Bunch into movies and like the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I think that's what Happiness is Hard to Find was from Beverly Hillbillies. I can't remember though. Around that time there was a movie and they had that joke. The girl had a heavy, thick accent. And she said, happiness is hard to find.
Oh, that was Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah. Happiness is hard to find. No, it's not. It shouldn't be. It should be right there, hanging. But nah. That's not what they said.
That was what's her name from Back to the Future. She played like the fake French lady, but she was actually like a con artist. Her and Rob Schneider were like the antagonists in that movie.
Wow, I do not remember this at all.
Yeah.
I know I've watched it at least twice. I used to like that movie when I was a dumbass little kid. The Revenge of the Nerds. I remember they would have like...
That's 80s.
Well, yeah, but they started making them for TV, like the sequels.
Oh yeah, there were a ton of
and
them.
they would be like these big events that you would like wait up for. Revenge of the Nerds 4 coming to
none of
Fox.
the original actors.
Yeah.
And like Ogre was now a nerd. Like the guy, like the big bully from like the first two movies is now a nerd. And like the cool handsome guy that hated the nerds is now a nerd too. It was really weird.
Yeah. And everybody's like, hey,
and then David Carradine's brother, what's his name? The main actor from Revenge of the Nerds is David Carradine's brother.
Robert Carradine?
I think it's Robert.
I would say Robert.
Yeah.
Everybody says that Revenge of the Nerds was a rapey movie.
A lot of those old like Porky's and
Yeah, the 80s was full.
I
of,
mean, like people just, you know what? People had more innocence in their actions too back then too. Oh my God, I was watching some old wrestling earlier, and there was a gimmick that was insanely popular when I was a kid that would not fly now. Okay, there was the Bushwhackers.
Yeah.
They come out and lick children's faces.
Yeah, that's not COVID. That's not safe.
I mean, like grown men licking the faces of children. I've seen a few where like kids cried after they did it too. It's pretty hilarious, actually. But people they'd be like, why are these grown men licking children?
Well, it's wrestling. There was
The Bushwhackers.
there was this promo that Jerry the King Lawler did on Goldust, and he just straight up like calls him
An FAG?
An FA.
Oh, no, he calls him a quarrer.
But I think he says
he says the Q
crowd
word.
might have been chanting the F word. It was so bad. I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah, but they were poking that button. You know what I mean? Like, I saw a house show with Goldust and Jake the Snake, and Goldust like knocked Jake the Snake down on all fours and then like cupped his ass and like kind of slapped it around a little bit. And the whole crowd, like all the homophobic rednecks in the crowd, all kind of like collectively went, oh, like that. So he was like a fucking negative stereotype of someone who happened to be like a scary, big, sexually aggressive homosexual man is what they portrayed him as. It was kind of weird.
Hollywood homo.
Yeah. And he's like what, like 6'5" and like
big old beast of a man.
Yeah, it was
he
weird.
Puts on a
wig.
But
he wore like women's underwear under his like weird skin tight.
Yeah, he's like a
jumpsuit.
transvestite.
Yeah, basically.
Which was popular in Hollywood. Wasn't that about the time that Hugh Grant got caught with a trans person?
I don't think she was trans. Not with Hugh Grant. Eddie Murphy got caught with trans.
I don't know. I just assume every streetwalker in Hollywood is trans because
this wasn't in Hollywood with Hugh Grant. I think it was in like DC or something stupid like that.
Yeah,
Let me look it up.
We gotta know the truth. We've come so far since then. Just imagine where we're gonna be 20 years from now. Everybody says that it's progress. Some people think it's de-evolution. I just think we have too many creature comforts, so we get bored.
No, it wasn't L.A.
Was L.A.?
I don't.
Might have been underage. Or there was something taboo.
No,
about
she was
it, right?
definitely not underage.
Okay.
She was black.
Oh, hopefully that's not what I'm thinking of as far as taboo goes.
Let's see. Her name was Divine Brown. Does it say anything about her being a transgender? Her name was Divine Brown.
Maybe the name Divine just threw me off. Long-term British actor, model. Oh yeah, he was dating Liz Hurley.
Yep.
She was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw some word. Oh, it's blow by blow. I'm like, what am I looking for?
Yeah. I don't think she was trans.
Divine.
Here's the mugshot of both of them.
Yeah. Poor woman just trying to make a buck. Can you imagine?
Oh, it looks like she got interviewed here.
Can you imagine Hugh Grant drives up to you, one of the hottest men in Hollywood at the time? He wants to give you money to blow him. Oh my God! Then you go to jail? That's not fair.
Yeah,
it's not fair at all. Poor woman. Hugh Grant was in the most recent. I think it was a Guy Ritchie movie.
Guy Ritchie.
Cannot remember the name of it. One of those British gangster movies had Matthew McConaughey in it though too. It was really good. The Gentleman, I think it might have been The Gentleman. I think that might have been it. It was really a good movie. Hugh Grant played a.
We're gonna do our private show in about 10 minutes or so. You guys, if you want to sign up, link in the description. We're actually doing another one. If you sign up now, you'll get both of them.
Yeah.
The next one is Actual Mania 14.
The Survivor situation.
Survivor situation.
That's going to be a stacked one. It's got a lot of craziness in it.
Yeah.
Today's show is going to be laid back and chill. So if you have a snack or a nice meal, sit down with us, enjoy yourself. We're going to have some fun. We'll be taking everybody's opinions in the fan chat. Log into Discord and keep chatting with us tonight. It'll be excellent. Excellent. Is the gentleman not even out yet? Fix Soul? You calling me out online? Maybe I misspoke and it's a different name. I swear I know I did see a movie with had Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy. Charlie Hunnam was like the main guy, or one of the main guys, Matthew McConaughey. It was really good. It's really, really good. I liked it a lot. Take our money. Take it. Come on, Dorn.
I want to show you guys something interesting just to show you how YouTube works. When it comes to monetization, this is part of the reason why I like to try to, sure, we get a little bit of money. It's kind of marginal these days anyway. It's like a little bit of extra money, but like YouTube, if they can't make money off your videos, which now they're going to put ads on videos and make money off of unpartnered videos now. But here's our live view count. The first big spike is the stream that we did last night with Scott and Adam. And then after it ended, we got like a copyright claim, like a content ID claim, which monetizes it for someone else. And when that happened, our views dropped way down to probably like around 200 to 300 views. I think they measure it in like 10-minute increments or 15-minute increments, something like that. Or no, by hour. It goes by hour. But then I did a few edits and edited out the stuff that got claimed, and then all of a sudden it shot right back up to like 800 to 1,000.
Man.
So that's how much they hold you back. Like when you have a claim or you have a yellow dollar sign.
That ain't right. We have to stop using cuss words, stop using copyright material.
It's
just
stupid.
be completely suck-ass sweet boys, and then we'll get all the views. If we become suck-ass sweet boys, I thought I already was a suck-ass sweet boy. Man, YouTube, you're really harshing my mellow.
Yes.
Man.
My mellow is officially harshed.
I want to shout out Fix Soul in the fan chat who called me out for seeing a movie that hasn't been released yet, even though it was released at the beginning of 2020, man. But yeah, it was. Everybody should watch The Gentleman. It's a very fun, hearty.
I'm checking to see if this stream is already demonetized. Let's see. No. Wow. I'm surprised. That's very surprising.
It's because we're so supple and tender.
I can agree with that.
It's true. It's true.
I can agree with that. Man, holy shit.
Soft boy flesh. Our fan chat is sick tonight.
Yeah?
They're talking about soft boy flesh.
That's
icky.
Scary.
It's icky. That's icky. I can't wait till that moment. Like, up until we get demonetized, I feel like it's only inevitable that we catch the D. So I'm always careful. And then once I know we've been demonetized, I just get to free my spirit and live like a real human being.
No.
It's nice.
No, you don't.
Oh, yeah. For those of you that won't be following us into the bonus show, we will be back again tomorrow night on this channel.
Yeah.
And then because of the pending holiday, we will be back again Monday, which is rare. We don't always do Mondays.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to stream on a different day because I notice sometimes we'll get like extra donos that
people who can't make it the other nights for some reason, but watch it recorded all the time. It's like, oh my God, I get to see it live. I always like that. That's one of the good reasons for switching up every now and then.
Yeah.
Every now and then. Like a real sweet boy. I think that Low Energy Videos talks too much about cannibalism. You need to chill, Low Energy Videos. The FBI is watching. We probably have been followed by the FBI for this show at some point, right? Probably had a guest on that was being investigated over the years. Just statistically, you got to imagine that.
I don't imagine that, no.
Did you hear Martin Shkreli in the news was investigating a cure for COVID back in April, and he wanted to be let out of the prison for it, and they were like, no, we're not going to let you out.
Yeah.
And then now they're looking into the same thing he was looking into then as a possible cure. So he was on the pulse of something big, it seems. Spirit Flame says Billy needs a leash, and no. There goes the show filter. A no. There goes the show filter.
I agree.
I disagree.
Of course, but your opinion is now irrelevant.
If I have a leash, I mean, the collar's not going to be on me. I'm not built like that.
Oh, cool. We got some new patrons.
Ooh.
Cameron Sharp. Cameron Sharp. I think it's Johan. Johannes. I believe that's pronounced Johan.
Yeah, we will for now.
Sword Maiden. Flower Power. Those are the 3 that signed up today. Thank you for signing up. $5 or more gets you in.
I'm Googling Billy's Pan Pizza right now. This better not be weird. Oh, this is from the girl with the dragon tattoo? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I can't believe Biden's going to be our president.
I can.
All the other
I kind of
options.
saw them at least. Like, I didn't know if he was going to be Trump, but I kind of saw the writing on the wall, how they were, like, pushing him so hard.
Yeah.
And then, like, there was a minute where it looked like he just wasn't going to take. And then I was like, oh, cool, at least Biden's out. And then he just came back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't really know. Like, I knew a lot of people were tired of Trump. And Trump, like, there's enough sensible people that don't believe in all the weird conspiracy theory bullshit that were just like, yeah, Trump kind of makes us look bad as a country. You know, when it does matter who's president when it comes to like shit like executive orders where like a president can just do whatever they want. Like, you know, like they instantly have that executive authority to just like make the military do something or like do that kind of shit without Congress really approving it. That is a lot of power. So, well, we'll see what Biden does with it. Trump is now pulling people out of the Middle East and like, fuck you, I don't care what you want. So,
And what has he been doing since he effectively lost the election?
he's kind of a lame duck at this point, but he has pulled troops from 2 Middle Eastern countries. There's still troops there that are going to stay, but they've drawn down significantly.
Oh, Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So I think we're going to go do our thing. It's through Vimeo. If you guys want to check it out, the links are posted. We will see you all there in a few moments. You have a good rest of your day. The rest of you, we will see you tomorrow on the show.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Yeah.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.